Thank you very much. It's actually a very emotional moment because these briefs don't arrive on any design director's table that often, and certainly not for Rolls-Royce. So let's say we've had some fun. She commands your attention. She certainly fills the room nicely. It is a bespoke vision. I just want to continue my story to let you know about this vision of coach builder, let's say. It's been created to the individual tastes of a future wealthy patron. Every detail will be cared for, carefully crafted by Rolls-Royce. As you've probably just seen, this is a two-seater. It's configured to the wishes of a person who says, yes, I'll have the length of a current Phantom long wheelbase, around about the same height as today's long wheelbase Phantom. It's about 6 meters long and about 1.5 meters high. And our platform vision is modular. You can choose your configuration. You can have your four-seater, your open top. We believe that in harnessing new manufacturing technologies such as additive manufacturing or 3D printing as it's called, we can form skins to the wishes of our future wealthy patrons. So in essence, we are revisiting our coach build service of over 100 years ago, where we will deliver the perfect lightweight electric platform. Motors at the front in this case, motor at the rear, and we can modularize that to the wishes and tastes of our customers. And I'd like just to move forward a little bit now and talk about the exterior dynamic of the car. You'll notice this very, very beautiful long bonnet. This is an essential part of the DNA of Rolls-Royce. We're not going to give that up too easily. We like the long bonnet, even though we have to fill it with something which I'll tell you about in a few moments. But this lovely swept, elegant profile may remind you of Wraith. Yes, the two people in this vehicle are probably living a fairly fast lifestyle. It actually talks a lot about their character. It's a very elegant car about town, let's say. And then down to the lower part of the car, yes, you see a little bit more emotion creeping in. Today's cars are quite formal. We're starting to have a little bit more fun, let's say, with the lines, revisiting some of our beautiful, iconic designs of the 30s and also the 50s. They've really inspired us. But just to justify the long bonnet, I'd like to now show you the 4 Grand Tourer luggage cases that sit in the front of the vehicle. Our wealthy patrons will never touch these. The hotel porters will touch these, and we deliver them to the waiting hotel porter's hand at just the right height, never to scuff any leather. They're taken straight to the room. We know that our patrons very rarely touch any suitcases, and we've done lots of research on that fact, and that justifies the long bonnet that presents our beautiful crystal glass, handcrafted, uplit Spirit of Ecstasy. Now on to the grand arrival moment. Yes, as you just saw, you're finally able to stand up. I mentioned this moment of staging your arrival into the night or onto your next destination. We wanted to make that as elegant as possible. So this side-hinged canopy that opens up with the iconic coach doors was this grand gesture. And we very much liked this point of reference, which we call the Botticelli moment. We believe that the birth of Venus, the Botticelli masterpiece, actually exemplifies this beautiful sense of arrival. And we're inspired by that. Now a few words on the interior itself. I mentioned a few minutes ago that we've removed the chauffeur and the autonomous drive, but actually we wanted to focus then on this peaceful haven, beautifully handcrafted materials, woods, and a very simple design architecture. When you see the interior of this vehicle, you'll realize that it's not overly fussy. It actually centers on one primary iconic piece of an interior for the Rolls-Royce. We believe that's the rear bench seat. So in essence, that's stayed in the same place. The front seats have gone, and we've delivered what we call a sofa, where you can sit back and relax. And in front of you, allowing you to enjoy the tactile delight and the beautiful surfaces of macassar wood and hand-woven, handcrafted silks, is a transparent, fully cabin-width OLED screen. And we believe this is the way that we can harness digital. We can fuse the digital future with our love of tactile crafted materials. And finally, ever present, and this is my little story, which I think is also a very nice part of the car, artificial intelligence. She is your ethereal concierge.
Hello, I'm Eleanor, the Rolls-Royce Spirit of Ecstasy. I'm able to be here with you for the first time in over 100 years.
So Eleanor exists with the car. She is actually Eleanor Thornton. She was a lady who posed for a famous sculptor not far from here 100 years ago. And we've chosen our beautiful figurine as the artificial intelligence, the ethereal assistant, the perfect concierge. She is your muse. She knows everything about you. She knows what you desire in life, whether leisure or business. And all you need to communicate to your perfect concierge is the most effortless of traditions, your own voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, our past has indeed inspired our future. Innovation is at the core of our message, which brings me back to the quote from our founding forefather, Sir Henry Royce. Yes, take the best that exists, make it better, but if it does not exist, then design it. And that's what we've done. Thank you very much for your attention this morning.
What moves us forward? Not time, not fame, or the promise of glory. People. I've lit the way for visionaries, been muse to 1,000 artists. The powerful found peace. The people I've moved have changed the world and walked the road no one else dare tread. For more than a century, I've watched and witnessed people emerge into the light of a new day. We began to move together, turning what ifs into what's next. We imagined the future and made history. Those who pursue perfection forge their own path, and this journey has just begun. Welcome to the next 100.